Alright, I meant to do something before I popped into this match, but basically I've got one more match. I need like 4 more gold to get a drone for something. And I'm not sure what yet. Oh, never mind. I was actually just getting back into the game. Alright, so let's check this out. I got 3995 and a drone for, say, my Viking here is 3990. Wait a minute. I already have enough. Never mind. So the question is, do I want to buy a drone for this, which is a real badass with a drone. Would come in real handy in level 2 matches I happen to find myself in. The Ronin, though, I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's go back to storage. The Ronin falls in here power-wise below a stock heavy and a tiger. It's really, really underpowered as far as weaponry goes. If I buy the drone for that, it gives me one more heavy weapon. So, hey, I think this is the one I want to buy it for. The other thing I could buy with this, if I wanted 5 more gold, I could put another module in one of these top drones. For example, Yamabushi, I could give it a purple module for the repair drone or something, which helps it maintain its health. All I gotta do is, when I'm hiding and waiting for my dashes to regenerate, I could also be regenerating more shield. It gives you 30% instead of 20% instead of 15, no, 30% instead of 20. I'm looking at the wrong boxes there. Anyway, that was the other thing I could have done with that money, and this is why I talk about how much it takes to get to the top, because you got to get purple for all those. For a guy like this, you're going to have to get him to level 15, then you're going to have to get him to level 15 again, and then level 15 again. So to max this one robot is going to take nothing but forever, and you got to do that with at least 10 robots, and you're probably going to do it with more like 15 because you'll need the variety or something. I don't know. Stay at the first level. Just play down here. It's more fun. Build yourself some decent robots in case you end up in level 2 matches. If you want to go to level 2, go to level 2. Play there. Just challenge yourself at the level you like to be challenged, I guess. So let's see. I'm real tempted to leave the shotgun on there, but I'm pretty sure I've got a level 9 shotgun down here. I don't think we got anything else really worth using. I don't like these at all. They they were actually pretty good as they were. Nobody really used them. They didn't go around things. If they ran into something, they ran into it, didn't hit the target. But if you caught somebody out in the open and you fired them, sort of like I fire the missiles on my Bison, the difference was, instead of the missiles on the Bison missing something that dashes away, those missiles would follow it, and as long as they didn't go out of range, they'd still hit. And I think the range on them was like 600 meters. So basically, they were like robot-seeking missiles that had twice the range as a Wasp-Hornet combo, and all you had to do was make sure that this person you were shooting at didn't dash behind something that they would run into, and that wasn't very hard to avoid. So anyway, the day they fixed them, they became overpowered by a lot because they didn't really decrease the amount of damage or range, and they gave them the ability to fly around everything. Now you can't avoid them. They're just going to hit you, and they did a decent amount of damage. So then they nerfed them, and that's the weapon you got today. They're not worth using. They're overpowered in the fact that they hit every time. They rarely run into stuff. You can still sort of avoid them, but you got to know what you're doing. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about that. Let's go test this sucker out with its fancy new level 9 Mojoneer, or however you pronounce that. Mjolnir. It's shotgun. It means shotgun. The funny thing about it is, if you go down to the lower level, they call it a Hummer. I think what they were shooting for there was hammer, but they got Hummer somehow. So fix it, people. But now you can't, because that's what we call it. So whatever. Anywho, so now this will be shooting shotgun shells from up there while I'm hiding and stuff, and it'll be doing quite a bit of damage. But the real nice thing about that is it's got a 1-second reload. So it runs out of the juice. It takes exactly the amount of time to reload as it does to generally fire its next shot anyway. So it's a pretty much continuous fire weapon, and it does decent damage, especially at level 9. So the other question I had was this going to bump this Ronin up some? So let's look at the storage again. Nope, it's still somewhere down here, and that's interesting because I know that adding that extra weapon will definitely increase power. So, also, as to report, I am upgrading, since this is so low in my grand scheme of powerful robots. I'm upgrading this to level 10, and I'll probably upgrade those other two to level 10, and we'll just kind of see where I go from there. It's going to take about 3 days or more, and then I might start upgrading the weapons on this beyond where they are, and I may switch and put something else up there, but for now we're going to leave that. We're going to go test it out. Damn, I talk too much. Let's play more, talk less. Something like that. I noticed in the last video the music's barely perceptible to you guys, so if I appear to be singing along, just recognize that I'm singing to something, not just myself. Oh yeah. I'll turn it up just a little bit because I like being able to hear it too. It's good stuff. Anyway, I like it. Alright, we're going to test this thing out. I don't like dropping into level 1 matches with the Ronin, but since it's a test run, we're going to do it because so many people have a hard time knocking me out of any other robot. It's like, why bother? I end up finishing the match and the thing I drop in, so. Somebody's shooting at you, just go invisible. If they're shooting those missiles, you might want to dash the hell out of the way. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, and he knows I'm here. That's very interesting. I find that to be crazy, stupid interesting. See, I've never seen that name before, so basically what he was doing was he was jumping in there to grab that flag because he's a smart player, and that's what smart players do. Well, I got my blood flowing. Was not expecting a Viking to be hanging out right there. I should probably be finding something I can actually shoot at. Help my teammates out a little bit here. Get my head back in the game. Just a hair. It looks like I was the one that walked away with that. We're going to get rid of this guy pretty quick. The key is not being where they're shooting. Oop, got somebody else shooting at me now. He's about gone anyways, but he almost got me. And he's going to come right back down in that spot and want to get me again, so I'm just going to park myself right here. Let my heart stop beating so fast. This is why I don't play the top, because this is enough action for me right here. Just enough for me. Alright, I don't know if he backed out because I beat him there, or if he's still on. I didn't catch his name. He's one of those player names. I don't like it when people have player names, because don't hide behind that. Give yourself a damn name. Let me find you. Whew. Is that him? I don't know. Might be. But he was in my favorite robot, so there's that. This guy's a human. Iki Siki. I don't know what his name is. It's something. Anyway, they're one man down. That's kind of why I'm hanging out back here. I'm trying to give an opportunity to knock one of ours down so that it's more fair, even, whatever. And if you're going to do that, this is a good robot to do it in, because we got 3 flags. They've only got 1. I don't know why they haven't grabbed that back one yet, because they're just not the brightest. But you got yourself another time that guidance isn't easy, is it? Call your mind while your soul's gone cold. So I'm just shooting at this guy with like 1 shotgun. Oh, this guy's coming after me. So go invisible and then dash. Go invisible and then dash. You're hard to follow when you're invisible, but if you dash away and then go invisible, they at least see what direction you're going. And that. So love this thing. Makes me want to go fast. I'm being a fast car right now. I'm driving very fast. I'm in the wrong game. Notice how I walked away from that. And that's probably a human, because it would have stopped shooting at me as soon as I lost center mass lock on me. Yeah, it was dumb. It's pretty easy to tell. If my singing sounds stupid when I listen to it, I'm not going to post this, just so you know. So if you're hearing this and you're seeing this video, it means that I thought my singing was worthy. You may have other opinions of it. Keep it to yourself. Your opinion of me is none of my damn business. Keep that in mind when dealing with people. So, I mean, It's my lowest powered robot, but I'm sitting here with a level 9 shotgun just decimating the enemy. I mean, yeah, okay, they killed more of my team than they usually do because I wasn't killing other people so fast, but I feel like this robot's worthy of taking in now because it's not so weak with just, 3 light weapons. 1 light, 1 heavy is basically 3 light. So now it's more like 5. So we go from being a mantis with a drone to being, what's got 5 light? Predator. Predator's got 5. You notice I just stick with the jumpers. Every other robot in this game is pointless to me. And we had just me and those 4 guys. Now I'm making up words to the song. We're not going to watch videos right now. Hopefully I don't get invited to things. Alright, we're going to do one more and then I'm going to shut this thing down. Hopefully we'll get like a 15-minute video instead of a stupid 30-minute video. Who really watches all 30 minutes of my videos? If you've ever watched all 30 minutes of my videos and just been entranced by, whatever. I don't know, maybe it's a good voice to go to sleep to, like that one dude, but probably not. Listen to music that's not conducive to your sleeping, I'm sure. Alright, just take this again, and then I'm going to quit recording and just go play, because I don't need to be dropping in this thing. I have to restrain my play so much just to try and, I don't know, make it seem like I'm not kicking everybody's ass too fast. Goodbye. Hope that wasn't the guy I took out last time so much. I see a dude over there with a whole bunch of really long guns on his thing, meaning he's probably long range. Oh, look at that. So we got an 1,100 meter range guy way down here instead of way back there. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Proposition be able to assist in any way we can in the veterans' life. We owe them gratitude that they will do in some small way. This is a chance to do that. This is the most fun part.
I feel like there's a lot of humans in this match
and
for
get
some
to
reason.
witness firsthand the amazing work.
Most of these boxes standing in front of me are basically those containers that you see on the back of trucks. Get your little size perspective there. Somebody knocked them over. That's just untidy. I know it was a boring video because I'm not doing anything cool, right? Alright, I'll do cool stuff and we'll just wipe these guys out. What do you think? Sound like fun? Find out where everybody's at. Always be targeting peoples. Sometimes I just enjoy doing that. It's fun. Now watch this. He's going to get right to the edge and think he can shoot at me, but then I'm going to do that. Zip in. That's called tactics right there. I know it's an asshole thing to do. Total asshole thing to do. What are you going to do about that? Dude, you don't want to knock me out of this robot. This is my weakest robot, man. I come in stronger stuff if you knock me out of this one. Ascensional Lion or something. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but that's okay. I don't like this song. Why am I listening to a song I don't like? Excuse me while I'm not watching the game for a second while I find a better song, because there aren't any good songs. What the heck? This guy's still shooting at me. Alright, fine. It's time to zoom in his ass. He tried real hard. I feel kind of bad for spanking on him like that, but hey, we're under 15 minutes today. That's a good thing, right? So, what do you think? What do you think of my new, I don't know, sneak it in towards the end robot? In future matches, you might see me bring that one in if I get in the bind. So, that's where we're at. Yeah. Whoa, yeah, I was talking about being a lot of humans in there, wasn't I? Called that one right, because there was only one dude that was an AI and he was on their team, and that's why they lost, I'm sure of it. But look at these damage scores. I mean, I didn't even get 500,000. I don't know, it just seems like really low. I'm wondering if these guys were just like super new, because they only had one death. They just didn't die much. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. That was kind of cool though, but this is how intense it can get. I have to go solve a dog problem. But this is how intense it can get at the bottom levels. So if you think it's no fun down here, it can be at times. I'm gonna go watch videos. Curl out.